presentation. The Gonzaga Bulldogs take on the Pacific University Tigers. Gonzaga basketball starts right now.
And good afternoon, Zagville. Welcome back to the McCarthy Athletic Center, and what a day we have in store for you today. We begin with the women. They welcome in the Tigers of Pacific, 13-8 overall, 5-3 in West Coast Conference play. The Zags 21-2 now, 8-0 unbeaten in West Coast Conference play. They've won 29 consecutive games on this floor, and they go for their 16th consecutive victory on this season. What a team. That's not a typo. Those are real numbers. Great to see everyone again. Greg Heister, Stephanie Hawk-Freeman. Man, what a day it is. Big games.
It really is. You've got the top two scoring teams in the WCC battling it out today. And interesting enough, both teams return obviously a lot of players, but last year Pacific actually had an opportunity to beat Gonzaga on their home floor in the final possession, but didn't get it done.
That's the key. Didn't get it done. Of course, the men will play St. Mary's tonight on this same floor. Yvonne Ejim, slowly, rapidly, no matter how you slice it, Player of the Year in the West Coast Conference.
Easily. She's already been a National Player of the Week. She leads the WCC in scoring at over 20 points a game. She is top in the nation for that stat as well. She is coming off another WCC Player of the Week award. That's her 5th this season.
Yeah, incredible. What a career it's been, and what a player she is. And Gonzaga just loaded from position to position to position. And Yvonne Ejim is the foundation. Okay, let's talk about Pacific. You said this is a team that can score the basketball. What is their first option?
I think it starts with Elizabeth Elliott down in the middle of the paint. She is scoring almost 15 points a game. She's number 2 in the WCC for field goal percentage at 61%. That's a top in the nation stat as well. They really need her to perform big. She had a 20-point performance against Portland the other night where they did lose, but she's got to keep it going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that sets it up. Gonzaga goes for their 30th consecutive victory at home, the second longest streak in all of the land. Only South Carolina is in front of them. We'll get you today's starting lineups and that tip-off when we come back live from the McCarthy Athletic Center. Welcome back to the McCarthy Athletic Center. About ready to go between Pacific and Gonzaga. The Zags ranked number 19 in the country. We're going to be talking about that nonsense throughout the broadcast this afternoon. I guarantee you that. Here's today's starting lineups brought to you by Numerica Credit Union. Or answers for people who know Gonzaga does in fact exist. Plus, show your Bulldog pride with your Zags debit card offered only at Numerica, federally insured by NCUA. For the Zags, it's the Trong sisters, Brenna Maxwell, Eliza Hollingsworth, Yvonne Ejim. And I'm joking about that ranking being at number 19 because it's only dropped here of late. Despite the fact that they've won 15 in a row, their only loss is on the season at Washington State in overtime against a really good Cougar team. And then a loss, or they have a victory against Stanford. They lost to Louisville, who was ranked 20th or 15th in whatever poll you were looking at. So the fact is, no bad losses. They're going to go for 16 in a row today, and they're number 19 in the country. Let's go to A.J. Howell, who's going to talk offense, but she should be howling at the moon about that.
No words for that one, Greg, but an A+ for creativity. Now, we know to expect a lot of offense out of both of these squads. Head coach Lisa Fortier said, as far as the Zags approach, it has to be we versus everybody, whether that's rebounding, whether that's defense in general, or whether that's their offense. She said as far as facing the Tigers, they have to help. They can't let them drive 1v1 because sometimes the skill set of them offensively doesn't match up to the Zags one-on-one defensively. So ultimately, they got to help a lot and prioritize the ball because anyone can score. Greg?
Thank you, AJ. Along with Stephanie Hawk-Freeman, AJ Howell, I'm Greg Heister. We are underway. Gonzaga going for their 22nd victory of the season. They're going for a perfect 9-0 start in West Coast Conference play, and maybe those voters will start to wake up out there. This is not the 19th best team in the country. They score that easily off the first possession.
Hey, listen, the reason why they're they're one of the top teams in the country is because of the way they're executing on the offense. They are scoring all their buckets mostly off of assists, easy assists on those mains.
And Yvonne Ejim. And they go right inside against Ejim, and unable to get the ball through is Elliott. And Trong transition free. Gonzaga leads at 5-zip. And Kaylin, the graduate player out of Houston, creates the deflection. And Gonzaga looking for more. To the post. Hollingsworth the catch. She had the shot, turned it down. Out to Trong. Defense was there. Kaylin now drives the baseline to the corner. Kaylee from downtown. Gonzaga leads at 8-zip.
So look at that. Out of the 3 buckets, 2 assists already. Just sharing the ball, moving the ball, making the defense shift, and finding their advantages.
And the deflection there. But Elliott able to regain control, and Pacific will look for their first bucket. Anaya James, number 3, with the basketball. Ball loose down low. And our first tie-up. Possession arrow favors Pacific, as Ennis had gotten inside but lost control of the ball.
So right here you can see Lynn driving the baseline, and then her sister just finding her spot on the other baseline. Talk about a tough shot, the baseline 3.
It might be tough, but she's darn good at it. Great catch. They go high-low, but Ennis can't finish. Hollingsworth there to clean up the mess. Or miss. This is Brenna Maxwell. Kaylin Ejim popping out with the ball. 13 to shoot, a whistle away from the ball. And this will go on Madeline Ennis, the graduate player from Burlingame, California.
And Madeline Ennis is a very energetic player. She is not afraid to get physical. She moves all the time, and so you got to keep an eye on her.
Out there, Bradley Davis, the head coach of Pacific. Can't let Yvonne catch it that deep. Zags haven't missed. 4 of 4 to start. They're up 10-0.
Pacific really trying to get the ball inside and establish that inside game, but so far not successful.
Yeah, an 0 for 2 start. They've also turned the ball over twice. And Gonzaga hunting more points. Hollingsworth, the flash. Defense responded. Trong's 3. Splash. That's 2 for Kaylin. She's got 6 points. Game 0 run. They haven't missed. They're 5 of 5 to begin. Oh. Well, tonight's key game brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. Earn your bragging rights at Northern Quest with more slot machines, table games, restaurants, lounges, and luxury hotel rooms than anyone else in the region. Northern Quest, yes, the best. More at northernquest.com.
All right, if you're Gonzaga, you got to lock down that lob. We've already seen how much Pacific's trying to get that ball into Elliott, and they've done a nice job shutting it down so far. Ball security, the Tiger defense is intense, and they can bring a 2-2-1 press. You got to meet all your passes, and then also secure the rebounds, right? No tipping around. And then hard attack. You've got to attack the D and the paint in the middle. You're going to be more effective, and when you've got shooters like Gonzaga spotting up, you make that defense collapse into the paint, knock them down for 3s.
There have been 7 shots made, which means there were 2 rebounds to get. Guess who has both rebounds? Gonzaga. so to your point about, secure the rebound, they're off to a good start. And that is turnover number 3 for Pacific.
And let's just talk about that three-point shooting. They're 100%, 3 for 3 already. In their last game versus San Diego, they had an incredible third quarter where they made every 3. GU was 8 for 8, led by Maxwell.
And Hollingsworth just missed on that shot attempt. A little strong. Pacific still looking for their first point. They're 0 for 2 to begin. Spinning, shot on the way by James. short. Kaylin Trong the rebound. And the home run ball, Ejim the catch. And she's fouled right away by Katie Deep, a senior from Wausau, Wisconsin. And Lauren Glazier, number 25, checks in. The sophomore from North Bend, Washington. Yvonne Ejim, what can't she do?
Not a lot. I mean, she is second in the WCC for free throw percentage, 82%. That's your big going to the free throw line and being really effective. She's third in rebounds. We talked about her shooting percentage and her points per game.
I guess she doesn't shoot the three well. There's a nice catch and finish by Elizabeth Elliott. Ejim 0 for 1 on the season from downtown. Boy, there's a quick trigger. That shot short. Rebounded by Anaya James. James the push. Running the floor. Met with resistance in there. 24, no foul. Deflection belongs to Gonzaga.
Pacific really looking to run with the ball. I think that's where they can find some advantages when they're running those lanes with that speed and get going downhill before that Gonzaga defense gets set.
Just underway at the McCarthy Athletic Center in this first quarter. Gonzaga now 5 of 7 from the floor. Pacific 1 of 5. And it's a 15-2 start by the 19th ranked team in the country.
And normally you would see first post be Mon High not dressed down today. It looked like she had a little bit of a limp, and so instead Destiny Burton is the first to come in for Hollingsworth.
And we're going to update from AJ Howell in a moment on that. Shot from the corner, well short. Burton there with a rebound. And now Kaylin Trong head up. Maxwell transition three, ripped out. And the outlet pass. This is Lauren Glazier, the former Washington State Cougar. Smith into the lane, throws it off the glass, and a chance for three. Now let's go to AJ Howell. She's got more.
Yeah, head coach Lisa Fortier said coming into this game that Mount Hivens would be questionable due to a foot injury that she's dealing with right now. But we also talked about how important and how much of an impact she's made in cultivating a deeper rotation. She said if Mount can't go, that's okay. A lot of these players have diversified their skill sets, like Callie Stokes, who we saw just come in, Bree Salenbine. They can seamlessly transition positions, and there's just not really much panic because, hey, they can handle the injuries. Back to you guys.
Thanks, AJ. And it's just, listen, I got here today and I made the comment to two different people about I think this is the best team that Gonzaga's ever had. And everybody's go-to is, well, it's Courtney's senior year, that team. This team is deeper, this team is bigger, and it's more talented on the post.
The depth.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when you get later into the season. Up and the body, the wear on the bodies, right? But this Gonzaga team continues to rotate those players in, and they're staying fresh, and they wear teams out towards the end of games.
And look, Courtney Vandersloot, obviously the greatest player that's ever played here, but this team can really shoot the basketball. The Trong sisters, Brenna Maxwell, and Yvonne Ejim, who's just so efficient. She gets the ball inside 10 feet, you can't stop her. It's the size. You know, we talked about it. This team has 6'3" and 6'4" and can match up with those other power post players that you see on a national level. Maybe not in the West Coast Conference, but if you really want to make that deep run in March, eventually you're going to run into that 6'5" gal that can really get it done under the bucket. I think Gonzaga can match up now.
They do. They can give you a bunch of different looks. They can also go smaller, too, if they want to get that look as well, get a little quicker. But, I mean, Yvonne runs the floor really well. So you're talking about posts that, yes, maybe if Yvonne has to go against a bigger post, well, they have to deal with her athleticism and quickness.
And getting inside, scoring, Rosie Schweitzer, a redshirt senior from Australia. Bree Salenbine on the floor right now for Gonzaga. But again, you know, you can put her at the 3, you can put her at the 4. She's 6'3", 6'2". I mean, big, long, athletic, right? I mean, this team is
Yes.
different.
Yeah, they're long. They've got really long wings, right? And we've seen where Callie Stokes can rotate down inside and give that smaller look, or she can be that bigger, more physical guard on defense as well. Lots of different looks. Sometimes you might even have 3 point guards out on the floor as well. And the vision, talking about the vision to be able to distribute the ball, pretty incredible.
And a late whistle there, but foul called out on Nia James nonetheless. That's her first, team's 4th, and it'll put Stokes at the free throw line. But Coach Fortier and her staff, they just have so many options from a lineup. You talked about being able to go small, being able to go big. She can put a defensive-oriented lineup in there. She can put a team that can get out and transition because of the ability to go big and feed the post. She can get into a half-court battle. Is built, I think, for real damage in March.
Yeah, and what I was talking to Coach too about what I like about this team is they all play within themselves. They don't try and do anything crazy or anything like that. They all know the roles and just play solid, good, smart basketball.
Glazier, strong enough. Hung in the air and got that to go. It's 18-9. Now, of course, the NCAA tournament's all about matchup. You know, maybe you run into that team that's your Achilles heel, Hollingsworth. Big to big, can't finish, but a good look. Gonzaga hit their first 5. They're now 6 of 12. So 1 of their last 7 from the floor. Elliott with the basketball. This is deep. So work on Kaylee Stokes. Glazier, deep 3. Loose ball. Players down on the floor. Maxwell fighting for it. Possession arrow goes to Gonzaga this time.
Well, Pacific's settling in a little bit. You know, when you come into an atmosphere like this, it can be a little overwhelming for these teams. You look at the crowd in itself, and Gonzaga in conference is outscoring opponents 151 points to 84 in the first quarter. I mean, it's a lot. And now these teams know each other pretty well because they play in the same conference, but this is a very high-powered Gonzaga team.
That's 6'2" from the corner.
I know, point guard.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can play her anywhere.
Yeah, it's really overwhelming because of how well they share the ball and just how many options they have.
I love Salenbine, and if I'm getting her all over the floor. Like, I'm finding the matchup on the defense, and I'm putting her in that spot. I don't care about her position.
And really, we haven't seen everything she can do yet. She's been hurt for so long. Just coming in and getting her more minutes and getting comfortable, but you see it in spots. But I think she can, as the season gets towards the end, she is going to be very dynamic.
Gonzaga ball. 4 turnovers now on Pacific. Yeah, and again, Salenbine was not available to Gonzaga when they lost in Pullman against Washington State. Wasn't available to Gonzaga when they lost to Louisville. She did, if I remember right, play in the game against Stanford. If I remember right, she did play in that game. But my point is that these voters that are voting on where they are in the rankings, they haven't seen Gonzaga with her playing.
Right.
If they have, they would know that this is not the 19th best team in the country.
Yeah. And it's just so frustrating, right? All you've done is won, and you've been taking care of business, and that's just something out of your hands. So you've got to focus on the things that you can control and keep your attention and focus on that.
And Kaylin Trog now 3 of 3 from downtown. Defense coming to life for Gonzaga. Let's go to A.J. Howell.
Yeah, I talked to head coach Lisa Fortier and kind of asked if she was frustrated with where they are in the poll right now. And she said, you know, I would be frustrated if I didn't understand that people clearly haven't seen the product. Voters, not a lot of them in Spokane. She said otherwise things would be a little bit different, but it is something that they had to address with the team and just say, hey, we have to continue to improve. Correct?
That's a good point, AJ. And I think you do have to talk to your players, right? Because, but on the flip side of that, I think as a coach, you can also use that to your advantage. Look, nobody thinks we're very good, or they don't think we're as good as we are. So it creates the chip.
Yes.
And now you go into March thinking we're out to beat the world. It's the world against us.
Yeah.
And we've seen that play out a lot.
Yeah, and it keeps you motivated. It keeps those players hungry and digging down deeper.
That's what I'm talking about. She's 2 for 2 from downtown. Bree Sallenbein.
And that's a big smile from Sallenbein.
Oh, that shot, so beautiful. And of course, the highest ranked Zag player, I believe,
Yep.
that's ever been recruited and came to Spokane to play.
It looks like Elliott's down at the other end of the court. Looks like maybe he took a shot to the face.
She's slow to get up, but she is in pain, holding her nose. And head coach Bradley Davis over there first. I don't see, oh, there is a trainer out there, yes. Thank you. The officials just came over to tell us that the play is under review to see if this warrants anything extra. Didn't see it happen in live action, but you played basketball at a high level for a very long time. Stephanie Hawk Freeman is a Hall of Famer. I'll remind our audience, you've taken a lot of shots to your nose.
I have taken a few. I don't think there's anything there. Just going to try and catch that ball. But
Yvonne
yeah,
Jen hit her with her left hand, I believe.
but when you get hit
yeah,
in
it's
that
the
area,
worst.
it's so sensitive. Your eyes are
Yeah.
watering. It does take a little while to regroup for sure.
Especially if you hear a pop.
Oh, yeah, been there.
Yes, I know you have.
Yeah. So just reaching for that lob, and then as Yvonne turns, her arm just kind of comes down through Elliott's
Now remember,
arms there.
like this rule is different, right? Because there's nothing about intent. Now there was no intent to harm there, but it's still a
Above
shot to her head
Yeah,
and
above
her
the shoulder.
face. So we may see a flagrant goal. And here comes the official. Just incidental contact, not even a foul. So play on. I think it's the right call.
Yeah, I agree.
29-9 as we near the end of this first quarter. And Zagville all lit up today. You got this one as the women go for their 30. Think about that, 30 consecutive wins. Only South Carolina, the
Yeah.
Gamecocks, have won more consecutive games on their home floor. I believe they're at 50. Gonzaga can get to 30 today, second longest streak in the nation. And then, of course, the Gonzaga men and St. Mary's will tee it up at 7:30 tonight. That's Katie Deep from downtown as Pacific tries to fight back. Down by 17.
And Deaton is a player that can get it going as well. She had 20 points versus LMU. Really, for this Tigers team, they need everybody to have a big game.
Gonzaga going to play for one. Caitlin Trong's already got 3 threes to her credit. Hollingsworth from the corner, the splash! And Gonzaga leads by 20 after one, 32-12. They shoot 11 of 18. They're 7 of 11 from behind the three-point line. Hollingsworth buries it. Caitlin Trong with 3. And Gonzaga explodes in this opening quarter against the Pacific Tigers. They lead it 32-12. And welcome back to today's Gonzaga basketball broadcast, brought to you by Arby's, your delicious neighborhood meat crafter. Stop by Arby's today. Arby's, we have the meats. Look at that beautiful Spokane River. And I know there's a Columbia Red Band living somewhere under one of those pockets. Genetics 40,000 years old, Steph.
Learn something new every day.
It's a rainbow trout.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to put it together.
Yeah, well, Tucker's an animal guy. You got it, like, you can impress him at the dinner table.
Okay,
tonight.
all right.
Say, did you know that the rainbow trout in the Spokane River have genetics that are 40,000 years old, Tuck?
I feel like you're getting a little Bill Walton on me here, getting those extra facts in.
Oh, God, don't go there. Yeah, okay, there's the turnover. Number 6 against Pacific. It'll be Gonzaga ball. You know, and I know there's been other seasons like this for Lisa Fortier and her staff, but and I know, look, I don't want to downplay winning a conference title is really important, but when you're this good, aren't you just chomping at the bit to get to March and to see where you compare to the rest of the best teams in the country?
And that's why these players came back, right? That's why they came back, and that's what they are working towards. And my goodness, they're looking good.
Yep.
And we're at the beginning of February, right? As a team, you want to continue to get better towards March. Can you imagine this team?
Can it get better? That's my point, right? Is it at its peak right now? That's their 5th offensive rebound in this game, and free throws now coming for Katie Deaton. This does not look like a difficult team to coach. I look at the staff over there. They seem relatively relaxed. Not a lot of strategizing going on. They have prepared them, and this team is so prepared. It's so veteran, so talented that, and I know on the men's side, there were years like that too. With Coach Few would talk about, like, this is just the easiest group. I just have to keep the ship pointed the right direction. They know what they're doing when they're out on the floor. This appears to be that type of team for Lisa Fortier.
Well, and that's what you get when you have players who have been in the system for 4 years. You've got mature players that know what the expectations are. They know how to read the scout and lock into and buy into the scout. This is a team that obviously has great chemistry as well, and that's a big key going further in March, right? You don't have players that are jealous of who has the big night scoring wise. You know, they're all they know they'll all get their time, and it's just whoever's day it is.
You come to Gonzaga to win. You don't come to Gonzaga to win awards. You come to Gonzaga to win.
Yeah.
Right.
Team ball.
Yeah, both sides, both men and women. When you come here, it's about winning. The accolades, the individual accolades will come.
Yep.
That last foul called on Esther Little, that was her first, and just the second, actually number 2 in Gonzaga this quarter. Esther's got the ball now. Burton posting up. And now she settles at the free throw line. She's got the ball now. Skip, high-low, Egypt missed it. Yvonne won't miss many of those.
But you gotta love, okay, so yeah, she's not gonna miss a lot of those, but what was she doing? She was battling for her miss. She was diving on the floor, trying to get that possession back.
Boy, that was Elliott taking a tough fall there, and a foul is called. And that's on Esther Little as well. That's her second, so she's out of the game, and Stokes replaces her. Caitlin Trong is out as well, and Brenna Maxwell back on the floor for Gonzaga. Off the inbound, Deaton the drive, scoop was too hard. Stokes had it, lost it, and it's Pacific basketball. Barely February. You know, it's really the dog. You can talk about this in your days of playing here. Like, these are the dog days of the season, right? Because there's all this travel. The season's long. You're, 20 whatever games into it now. And you really just want to get to March and play these really ultra important games. These are dog days. These are tough to keep the focus, but not for this crew.
Yeah, it can be, especially you're going to school, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to stay up on your studies. You're traveling here and there every weekend or every other weekend. And really it's, you know, you've been putting on a lot of miles on your body as well. And so keeping your body fresh, keeping your mental sharpness is really important.
There's a transition bucket for Pacific, and it's the finish. Assist to Liz Smith. And
I think you've got to just keep in mind that these games are what add up to that March opportunity. And so you've got to take care of business in February.
I can watch Brenna Maxwell play basketball all day. Like, the catch and shoot there is so fast, you cannot defend it. I don't care who you are. And, like, if there's one knock on Brenna for me, she doesn't shoot enough. She's not selfish enough. And there's a Nia James short jump shot.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the game, right? It's like she's almost going up with her shot before she's caught it.
She just
she's
redirects
so
the ball.
Yeah.
Pass comes in, she just redirects it to the rim, and it's goes in. She's a spectacular shooter. And look, over all these years, there have been tremendous shooters on the floor for both men and women. Brenna Maxwell might be the greatest shooter that's ever shot on this floor.
Oh.
And look, there was Kevin Pangos, like there was Dan Dick out, like Dan didn't play in here, but he certainly played here. There was some, you know, Richie Fromm. You throw in Corey Kispert, and then you know Vandersloot. There have been amazing shooters. She might be the best.
I think so, Greg. I really do. Just from her performance from last year, and then this year she's shooting 45% behind that three-point line. That's 15th in the nation. She's been better than that, though.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, right.
No, she's in a slump.
Yeah, 45%. Oh, man.
Yeah, Maxwell now 1 of 2 in the game. She's definitely in a slump, but she was fouled. She'll shoot 3.
And she's pretty crafty, too. When that defender comes out too hard, she can draw those fouls where she goes and shoots 96% from the free throw line.
And look, when you have shooters like Kaylee and Kaylin and Brenna Maxwell, like it forces you to play honest defense on the interior, which makes Yvonne Ejim all that much better, and Eliza Hollingsworth all that much better. There's so much freedom of space.
There really is, yeah.
Because you can't slug off anybody.
No. And they hunt for their shots. They hunt for their spots. Really, what do? Do you double down on Ejim and take your chance with a great three-point shooting team?
Go for it.
As a team, Gonzaga shoots 40% from the three-point line.
Oh, great save, but right to Bree Salenbine. And now Maxwell. A little late on the pass, but draws the foul against Pacific. 5:45 to play in this first half. 39-18. Yvonne Ejim coming out of the game. Yeah, I don't know. We are spoiled in Zagville. Oh, good hands there by Elliott. Gotta wait for a guard now.
You know, we talk about how Pacific has also had quite a few returners back, but they haven't had the consistency of Gonzaga. Gonzaga has had 4 starters start all game, and one of them's only missed 1. Whereas on the opposite side, the Pacific Tigers have only had 2 players play in all 21 of their games.
Glazer again elevates, throws a dart off the backboard and smashes it in.
Really, at this point, you've got to take what you can get. I mean, seriously, it's just one of those games where, but then you come and you have a response like that from Maxwell.
Again, it's just, you don't want to compare anybody to Steph Curry, but it's Steph Curry light, the way she shoots. And it's so quick, it's so fast, you can't defend it. It's from any length, any depth, any spot.
And it's clean.
It is. And she's just an absolute weapon to have in your back pocket whenever you need it. Maxwell again, the catch and shoot. That shot is Hall of Fame caliber. Zags up big. Back Gonzaga coverage of the game brought to you by Primera, proud partner of the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Right there, Gonzaga getting the turnover. Lee pushing the ball up, and then Yvonne running the floor, and if a Trong's got the ball in their hands, they are going to find the open player, the special sauce on that little pass for Ejim on that finish.
4:40 to play in this first half, 42-20.
At the end of the first quarter, Gonzaga had 7 3-pointers. They now have 9. Have you ever seen tacos in the first half? They gotta get to 10.
They gotta get to 10.
Have you ever seen the crowd get tacos?
We need to get a note over to the bench. We need to get a note over to the bench. Tacos. They still do that?
Yeah.
Because it used to be Wendy's Burgers. get a free single.
No, Taco
Now
Bell.
tacos?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, three-pointer counter. Yeah. Well,
Got some future Zags out there competing.
yeah. This is an extended timeout. Not a downtime. And I'm wondering if you're Gonzaga, what are you telling your guys? They're shooting 54%. They're out rebounding 16 to 11. They've only turned it over 4 times, and they're 60% from behind the arc.
I think you got to keep them focused and continue to not get too fancy, right?
Yeah.
You know, don't get
fancy.
Don't get fancy.
Yes.
You know, stick to the execution. You know, you look at the second quarter, and Gonzaga's only beating Pacific by 3 points.
It's early though.
It is, but I think you've got to stay. You got to stay focused, right? You got to stay and continue to find not a good shot, but a great shot, and that's what they've done really well this year.
Kaylee Trong now with 5 points. She goes out of the game. Stokes, Hollingsworth, Kaylin Trong, Maxwell Salenbine on the floor. And the offensive rebound. Glazer's having herself a good game.
She is. 6 points.
6'4" sophomore, began her career down in Pullman at Washington State, but now is in Stockton playing for Pacific. Maxwell into the corner. Salenbine drives the baseline all the way to the rim. Strength, power, grace, and touch from downtown. Bree's got it all.
Well, and what happens there is Callie Stokes absorbed the defender, the post defender there by having her sealed, and Bree saw that and was able to have that lane to the layup.
Good look inside, but Pacific now with 8 turnovers. And Hollingsworth. It's tacos for everyone. That's 10.
That crowd.
You're right. Have we ever seen it in the first half of a game?
I don't think I have.
Yes, and the fans are aware. There's a sign in here that says the 3-point counter, and it's at 10 with 3:36 to play in the second quarter. So do we get a taco? We're here.
I think you have to have a ticket.
Well, I mean, we have a credential, don't we?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. They don't deliver them?
You're gonna go run by Taco Bell after the game.
I want my taco.
Oh,
There's going to be a long line.
Yeah.
There's going to be about 5,000 people at the Taco Bell downtown Spokane on the way home. And another turnover. That is the 10th turnover on the Tigers. Well, it's not every day you get a free taco, you know. Ejim into the corner. Now they're guarding Bree all the way out. Got the bounce somehow to Ejim. Glazer got a hand on that shot, blocked it again. Good defense there.
Yeah, Glazer's doing really well. Got a long frame at 6'4". We've mentioned that she's already got 6 points. She's just averaging 3.7.
Out of North Bend, Washington. She's an in-state product. Playing for Pacific. Kaylin Trong picks up the 11th turnover. Here's Brenna Maxwell. Offensive foul. Good defense there by Smith to get in front of her, get her feet set. I like the call. Fans don't like the call, but I do.
No, I agree with you. She got the center of her body right in place. And I think that's, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, Brenna kind of hesitated. Had she taken the ball straight line to the rim, she probably would have pinned the foul on Smith. Sydney Ward, number 10, bounce, backdoor cut. Shot off the glass, won't go by James. Yvonne Ejim with her 5th rebound to go along with 12 points. Kaylin missed inside. There's Glazer with another rebound. Man, 6 points, 2 rebounds in 10 minutes off the bench. Zags defense take it away. 12 turnovers now for Pacific. That's the thing about Gonzaga. Like, when you play teams that are this talented, this gifted, this veteran, you turn the ball over, you're going to lose. Because this team is so adept at turning your miscues into their own points. And you give them more opportunities, they're going to kill you all day long. 12 turnovers, 15 points. That's really good.
And this is just where teams like Gonzaga have taken their opponents out of what they like to do, right? They've sped up their opponents, and that's where the turnovers come with the miscue on the passes. And then you've got the help side defense or players reading the pass, and they're just picking it off, and they're cashing in on the turnovers tonight.
Salenbine goes out of the game. Hollingsworth in. So is Stokes, Maxwell, Kaylin Trong, and Yvonne Ejim, and Kaylin Trong, the deflection. Took it away from a Tiger. Here's the lob. The catch, Esther Little, the finish. Another transition bucket for Gonzaga. Fast break point, 12 and 13. A minute to play in this opening half. Liz Smith picked up her dribble. And now Glazier, 10 on the shot clock. The catch, shot by Schweitzer, way off. And Brenna Maxwell the rebound. Don't leave her out there. Eliza can hit that. Maxwell. Hollingsworth, 3 on the way. Zags have cooled off a little bit from downtown. They're now 3 of 7, 3 of 8 this quarter. I think they've missed 3 in a row. But 10 of 19 for the game at 52%.
It's just
they could
crazy.
cool off a little bit more and still be in good shape. See, they were just trying to get everybody the tacos.
Yes.
They got to 10 and figured we're good. At least for this half.
Yeah, for right now. There's still a second half.
Yes. That's a lot of money there. I mean, 10 tacos for everybody in here. If there's 5,000 people in here, what's a taco? It's got to be $1, right? No, you get it. But if it's one taco and it's $1, it's $5,000.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I guess Taco Bell's hoping that you buy like the chalupa and you get a large
drink.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Some of the Mexa fries or whatever they call those things. Are you a Taco Bell person? Yeah.
I can.
All right. There's about 4-second differential between the two clocks. Kaylin Trong with it. Yvonne Ejim on the release, but Pacific's defense was there. Maxwell, that shot is so beautiful. The elevation on it, the rise, the touch, the rotation on the ball. And now there's an offensive foul called on Liz Smith as she went crashing into Kaylin Trong. And it stops the clock with 1 minute and 1/10 to play.
Well, Greg, honestly, Kaylin was just standing there. Really, she had her feet set, and Smith just ran right into her.
And Smith didn't like the call. That is her first personal. And now Kaylin thought about it, does not take the shot. It's 53-23 at half. Zags up by 30. The fans all get a taco. Everybody wins today at the McCarthy Athletic Center. Good day to be alive.
It's a good day to be a Zag for sure.
Yes, and man, I tell you what, I know Coach Fortier just wants to get this team to march. I know they shot 48.6%. They lead by 30. Let's go to A.J. Howell.
As I'm here with head coach Lisa Fortier, 10 three-pointers in the first half. You guys are capitalizing off turnovers. How have you guys been able to execute the game plan and continue your consistent offense?
Yeah, I think that we're just finding the open players. I mean, we've talked about this before. There's a lot of good options out there, and Pacific is a great help team, and our players so far have been making the right reads. You know, there's someone open all the time because no one really wants to go one-on-one against our interior guys, and the guards can draw some help, and so I think it's the reads that we're making, and we're finding the open player, and they've been ready to go.
What's your message to your team at halftime when you're up by 30 points?
Well, Pacific is a team that never stops, and they're swaggy, and if they get it going, they come back in a hurry. And so we have to just make sure that we come out with the second half with the same kind of intensity, which is hard to do when you're up big. But it's the way to honor yourselves and honor the other team with playing the best that we can, regardless of what the time and score is.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks, AJ. Thanks, Coach. I love that answer.
Yeah.
Honor yourself.
Yes.
Honor your opponent. Honor the game. Right?
Yeah, no, I
Come
thought-
out and play like the score
I think
0-0.
that's a great way to approach it.
I think it's awesome. I've never heard that before. I love it. Let's everyone do some honor. Zags up by 30 at the half. Halftime from the McCarthy Athletic Center. Straight ahead. And welcome back. Gonzaga Halftime Report brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino. Join us at Coeur d'Alene Casino for a mouth-watering steak dinner, pampering spa treatment, or the hottest games around. Coeur d'Alene Casino, a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. Coeur d'Alene Casino, welcome home. And what a first half it was for Gonzaga. Boy, they lead it by 30, and as you can imagine, the numbers are a bit gaudy offensively for Gonzaga. We could go in many different directions. The efficiency of Yvonne Ejim, Kaylin Trong, who came to life early, got the team feeling good by hitting a couple of early threes, and then just the barrage of threes that the team hit. But they forced 12 or 14 turnovers. They turned that into 17 points. We could start on the defensive end with this team.
Yeah,
A lot. There's a lot to talk about.
There is.
So I'll push it all to you. Go for it, partner.
Well, let's start with the three-pointers,
Okay.
all right? They started that first quarter 7 of 11 from the three-point line, 64%. And like you said, it started with Lynn, but then she finds her sister out here on the baseline. Bree Salenbine also found the baseline three. Those are tough threes. That's
Sure.
a tough angle. We saw Hollingsworth knock down one. They had 7 threes just in the first quarter. It was incredible, and I like it was all comes down to what Coach said. They were finding each other. They were making the right reads to the open player.
You and I talked about it. This is a team that is so skilled and so really good at every position that if you just keep moving the ball, eventually you're going to get an open shot. Not a good shot, like a wide open
Yes.
shot. And that's what we saw. They just kept moving the ball till finally you get it to a shooter who's open and you bury it. And Yvonne Ejim is just, she's one of those players where she doesn't need to be open.
No, she doesn't, but they execute so well to where she is open. That was one of the first plays of the game where she sets a solid screen and then is the benefactor of that because she's wide open. And she just goes to work. I mean, she's just incredible. 5 of 10 in that first half, 5 rebounds. She runs the floor. She defends the most, the biggest player on the other team, right? The most effective big on the other team as well. So she's getting it done defensively as well.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Zags are really good. Like, take that number 19 ranking and just like erase it. This is ridiculous. This is a top 10 team. It's really good.
Really good.
We got more halftime for you. And how good has Steph been today? She's awesome. And welcome back. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for Gonzaga, brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, your financial success fan club. The Pepperdine, LMU, back on the road at St. Mary's, at Pacific. You see a game on there that they can get tripped up, and I know it's the crazy, zany world of college basketball, and anything can happen.
Yeah.
They play like this, they don't lose till when?
Oh, not for a while. You look at it, and I mentioned it in the open at Pacific last year. Pacific had a chance towards the end for a last-second shot to beat them.
Yeah.
You've got Portland at home, but really, from what I've seen and their performance here in this first half, if they keep playing like this, it's a tough.
And there's the standings, and this is, Gonzaga's 8-0, 21-2 overall. There's Portland, their next 2 games out. But from a talent level and from a where these teams are trending level, Gonzaga's a really difficult get right now for anybody in this league. And Gonzaga already won at Portland, so 6-2, but they're really 2.5 games behind Gonzaga there. Gonzaga won 74-53 on the road.
Gonzaga in their WCC win so far, they're averaging a 26.8 margin of victory. I mean, they're not just winning these games, they are dominating in their wins.
And 29 consecutive wins on this floor. I love that number. 30 with a victory today. Only South Carolina, yes, those Gamecocks at 50 straight on their home floor. Halftime continues. Back in a moment. And welcome back. Let's take a quick look at the numbers. And the numbers say that Gonzaga's up big. 3-point field goals are 10 of 19 for the game.
Yeah, 15 assists on 18 makes. Just dominating in every category, really. The points off of turnover, you mentioned that, 17 points off of 14 turnovers from Pacific. Pacific just averages 17. I mean, they've already forced them close to that in just the first half.
Yep. It was an impressive first half for Gonzaga. Again, this is a Pacific team that's second in the conference in scoring. And Gonzaga's defense really clamped down. I mean, their offense is amazing, but they held them to 33% shooting. They forced 14 turnovers. And listen, you hold a team to 33% shooting on the defensive end, your defensive field goal percentage, you're going to win 9 out of 10 games.
Yeah, and when you talk about this Pacific team, they averaged 72 points a game, and Gonzaga held them to 23 in that first half.
Maxwell missing on the quick trigger take. Now 2 of 5 for the game, 10 points. But look, now it's Coach Fortier's message to go into halftime. It's now about pride and respect.
I love it. And representing, right? Yes. You want to represent your team well. These fans came out to watch you play an excellent game, and I just love that approach, that mentality.
Yeah, and just, respect the game, respect your opponent, respect your own ability, and get her done. Good look at the bucket. Hollingsworth clears the miss from Madeline Ennis. Here's Hollingsworth to the elbow. And this is where Gonzaga is really good, is just moving the ball. And again, found a wide open shooter. Eliza Hollingsworth, 3 of 5 from downtown. She's got 9 points, and she makes her living down on the post.
Yeah, just the patience of this offense, right? Eliza initially had it. She pulled it back to her guard to get the offense set up, and then she reaps the benefits of that.
6'3", and can shoot it from downtown. She can defend in there. Really good player, and really a player. She got the pass that time from Caitlin Trong. Back comes Pacific, but Eliza doesn't get enough of the attention on this team because of Yvonne and because of these shooters. Yep. She's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
She's so versatile.
She is. She really is. She does a lot of work on the boards for this team. The ability of her to stretch the D out and open that paint up for Ejim to work is a big key as well.
And she lives in the Gonzaga tradition for bigs where they get up and down the floor. Like, it's like this program doesn't care how big you are, nice finish by Ennis, or how gifted your feet are, or how you can score at the rim. If you can't run and get up and down and secure early position on the offensive end, it's hard to find minutes on this team.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you run when you've got guards like you've got? Because you're going to get those looks. You're going to get those easy opportunities in transition.
But it's almost like it's a prerequisite for playing here. Like, if you can't run, if you can't get up and down, I don't care if you're 6'4", if you're not going to get up and down the floor, you're not going to play.
Well, and that's the coaching staff, right? When they go out and recruit, they're looking for players that fit this system.
They're not at all interested in slowing the pace down. And there's Hollingsworth again, as the Zags take it away again. Gonzaga now with 10 steals. Kaylee Trong from the elbow. It's precision. They're now 2 of 5 to start this quarter, but I tell you, when those Trong sisters, they're like Brenna Maxwell. When they rise, it's a shock when the ball doesn't go in the hoop.
Well, and I just really like the way they're playing, their composure out there. It just looks like the game is so slow for them, really. I mean, they are just able to make the right reads. They find their teammates in the right spots. They never look frazzled. They never look sped up or anything like that.
That's the first turnover against Eliza Hollings, where she knew right away the minute left her hands. So she'll get a break. Destiny Burton replaces her. Caitlin Trong goes out as well. Kelly Stokes comes in. And the Tigers begin this third quarter 1 of 6. And Lauren Glazer, number 25, had a big second quarter for Pacific. It's back on the floor. A step through, but leaving it short is Katie Deaton. Brenna Maxwell. Here's Burton. Into the paint. Got a shot away, draws the foul, and Destiny Burton will shoot free throws. 6:06 to go in this third quarter. Gonzaga 58 and Pacific 25. Yvonne Ejim 5 of 10 in this game, 6 rebounds. Caitlin Trong 3 of 6. Those two players have been the most efficient on the offensive end. Actually, Bree Sallenbein 3 of 4. Percentage-wise, that's the best. And Burton with her first point coming from the free throw line. Make it 2. Again, even off the bench, this team shoots its free throws.
Yeah, and I'm looking, that was Burton's first free throws. Like, I had to double check my my board there just to make sure, but then, I mean,
she's been hurt a lot of the year, right? Didn't play early.
She has, but think about that, though.
Yeah.
She comes in off the bench, gets fouled, and then she goes and knocks down the free throws.
She's prepared. There's Ejim with a block. And then Burton with a block. Pacific staying with it. And now the drive. Deaton left it short. Got it back. White shirts surround her. There's a deep 3 that's off from James, and Burton clears the miss. Back comes Gonzaga. So the Tigers with the offensive rebound, but can't finish. And then Yvonne Ejim running the floor at 6'3" and pours in 2 more.
So it starts with securing the rebound. Then you find a guard. You've got lots of options for guards. All these guards can push the ball up. And then Yvonne, I've seen her do this multiple times. She sneaks behind the defense for that transition layup.
Which is hard to believe that Yvonne Ejim and all of the accolades and the reputation and the scouting report that she could sneak behind anybody.
That you've lost her, yeah.
Yes. I mean, that's got to be the message. Like, if you're going to find somebody, find number 15. And another turnover. 17 for Pacific. 4:56 to play in the third. Gonzaga up a lot. Gonzaga Hoops play of the game brought to you by Multicare Health System. Whether you're at home or in the kennel, Multicare's team of doctors, nurses, and specialists partner with you all season long. And we could have picked many, many plays for this.
Right, but right here, it starts with securing the rebound, and as soon as that ball is secure, everybody's getting out and running their lanes, and like we said, there's sneaky Yvonne.
That's sneaky Yvonne Ejim.
Right down the middle.
She is so darn sneaky. I mean, that's like allowing George Kittle to run right down the middle of your defense uncovered. If Kansas City is going to win, you cannot allow George Kittle to do that to your defense. And conversely, if San Francisco is going to beat Kansas City, you cannot allow Travis Kelce to run unpatrolled through the middle of your defense. You're going to lose every time.
You got to find her.
For those that are football fans that are watching, and we put it in football context. A couple of misses by Gonzaga. Hollingsworth flashing through, but unable to secure it. Now James. Here's Glazer. Has not taken a shot in this third.
And James really pushing the ball, and Callie Stokes just busting her behind to get caught back up to stop that drive.
Hey, AJ Howell was just sticking her head in that huddle with Coach Fortier. AJ, what'd you learn?
So, Greg, the first part, not really a surprise. The Fortiers were, making some tweaks on defense. Their number one priority for sure. But then kind of reflecting back to what Lisa had to say at halftime about honoring the game, she was telling these ladies that, hey, your pace has died off. So her priorities, once again, keeping things going, playing to the best of their abilities, and we'll see what happens. Greg?
Thanks, AJ. 3:56 to go, and slow to get up there was Katie Deaton.
Looks like another
smash to the nose.
Yeah.
She's got a little hockey in her. And I wonder will the officials look at this again.
I'm thinking they will. So it looks like on the...
Was that Stokes that was just fighting through the screen? Right?
No, I think Salenbine was trying to cut through.
I think they're looking at a few things here. As our producer Chad's letting us know that they're also looking to see if the points count. And here comes the official. She's been really good at communicating.
First, this triggers the floating timeout, so this is a immediate timeout. Second, we're just looking for timing as the foul occurred, so we're about if it's being made and whether it's going to count or not.
Okay, so we'll take a timeout. It is a media timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll sort it out when we come back. And welcome back. Let's take another look. That far side is Bree Salenbine. Good physical screen.
So they're saying that the foul occurred before the shot, so the shot is not going to count.
So no shot.
Yeah. Trong a little upset there, saying, hey.
All right, Pacific basketball under 4 to play in this third. A.J. Howell, Stephanie Ott-Freeman, Greg Heister. Backdoor. A little give and go, but Pacific can't finish at the rim. Beaton missed an easy one. Been that kind of day for Pacific. Burton. Good rebound there by Elizabeth Elliott. Nia Lowry, number 15, the drive. She's fouled. And that'll stop the clock with 3:18 to go in the third. Well, it's certainly never boring in Zaggville, is it?
No, this
Destiny
is
Burton goes out.
right. You just talk, like I was thinking about Coach 48, and she's talking about the pace. And that's what you got to love about these Gonzaga teams is they like to get out and run. And it's a, you know, they put up a ton of points. It's just so fun for the crowd to come out and watch these players.
Caitlin Trong with the ball, directing traffic. That's Liz Smith right there with her. Bounce to Stokes. Oh, Caitlin Trong down on the post. Wanting the ball. Yvonne Ejim showing some range. Boy, she gets good out there, and hello, next level.
Yeah, I've seen her knock down those 15-footers, but I have not seen her really take one off the dribble like that.
Deaton, a little long. Lowry. And again, the miss by Elliott. Salenbine for 3. My gosh. She's 3 of 3 in this game, 11 points. And no hesitation.
No.
A catch and smash. That's inside 3, up the front of the rim. Elliott caught the rebound, threw it to the rim, never got it back, no whistle. Zags 5 of 11 this quarter. Caitlin Trong, Egypt. This from 17. Yvonne Ejim showing some range and a smile. She's got 18 on 8 of 13 shooting, 8 rebounds.
Well, great read, too. We talked about her threes. She's only taken 1 on the year, so she just closes that distance a little bit with that dribble and knocks it down.
And turnover number 18 on Pacific. And number 4, Claire O'Connor checking in for Bree Salenbine. O'Connor, a freshman from Bellevue, Washington.
Another good-sized guard for Gonzaga. 6 foot, really versatile offensive player who can score really all over the court.
Caitlin Trong allowed to go right to the the rim, straight line drive off the baseline. But was able to keep her defender right on her
Yes.
hip. Like, it's so crafty.
They are, both Chongs, they are really excellent at getting that defender on their hip and then keeping them there,
Yeah.
pinning them.
3-on-1. Corner three is off by O'Connor.
But you like this too, with Lisa putting O'Connor in. She's getting experience out there with these guards, these senior fifth-year players, with Ejim out there, the Trongs out there. And they help set her up to be successful and increase that confidence.
Everybody into the action now for Gonzaga. As a team, they're 13 of 25 from behind three, 3 of 6 this half. Overall 52%. O'Connor now 1 of 2. Yeah, it's impressive.
Right here, just moving the ball around the three-point arc there, and O'Connor, she missed her first, but then spotting up and getting that one.
You know, it's crazy in calling these games all these years and traveling around and calling them. Like, the secret sauce at Gonzaga, there's a lot of elements that have led to their success. There's no more form of basketball that is more beautiful to watch than the way the men play it and the way these women play it for Gonzaga. It's team-oriented, all about movement. It's about winning. It's not about personal accomplishments. It's about getting the ball to an open shooter, getting a good look, turning down a good one for a great one. And
Yeah.
it's no surprise to me that America has fallen in love with this program.
Yeah.
Because of the way they play.
Yeah, disciplined, right? And like you said, the team chemistry, playing for the team and not just the individual one-on-ones.
And then look, you're up 74-29, 74-30 on our broadcast, but it does say 74-29 here in the arena. We'll find out what is correct.
Yeah.
And you still have people taking charges.
Yeah, that's the thing that impresses me most. I've seen Brenna Maxwell take numerous. Oh!
There's a
Oh!
three. Giovanna Ejim, her first of the year. And you saw the reaction from her teammate, Kaylee Trong. So when I asked earlier in the game, what can't Giovanna Ejim do? And the response was, she can't shoot threes. She just defied that.
She heard me talking about taking that space up for the 17, 15-footer.
But it was interesting. She hit one from 15, and then from 17, and then almost from the same exact spot on the floor, she inches out to that three-point line and connects. Zags are good, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter, straight ahead. Well, here's today's Smiles of the Game, brought to you by Delta Dental. We're on a mission to help make Washington State 100% cavity-free. Learn more, visit cavityfreewa.com to see how we're making a difference in our community. Brought to you by Delta Dental of Washington, proud supporters of Healthy Smiles and your Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Well, if you're a Gonzaga fan, a lot to smile about so far in this game. I don't know, Greg, you're going to have to help me on this, but how many times have you seen a team shoot better from the three-point line than the field? They're shooting almost 54% from the three and 51% from the floor.
Dear Lord, what is wrong with the Zags? And the officials give it to Pacific here, 9:45 to play. Yeah. So Gonzaga just held Pacific to 6 points in the third quarter. I mean, it's, and again, we've been going on and on about the offensive effort, and it's been really impressive in this game, but I know coaches, they're going to be concentrating on the defensive numbers, and they're going to be like, oh, wow, that might be our best defensive effort of the season.
They held them 3 of 20 shots in that third quarter.
Yeah. It's now 3 for 21 in the half. And a foul called on Esther Little. Ennis with the catch. It's not about the three. She'll keep it. This is Schweitzer. Lost it on the way into the lane. Lowry, number 15 on the floor for Pacific. There's Destiny Burton. Skip to the corner. Kaylee Trong. Splash.
She gave a little smile to a fan there. But I thought she was open on that first look, but just staying calm and then still got the second look.
Well, I tell you what, this needs to rub off on the men tonight. They need a few of these threes to go in against St. Mary's. There's O'Connor, free throw line jumper. Well, it's obvious she can shoot. She can shoot the ball.
Yeah. And again, just getting her the time out there with these veteran players out there and giving her opportunities to be successful. Greg, this team is incredible. This Gonzaga team.
Are we ready to say that this is better than Courtney's senior year? Or is it all about how deep you go in the tournament?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it about that? Is that how we measure it now? Or are we allowed to, like, use the eye test?
You know, I guess it depends on who you're talking to.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Because from an eye test, I think I'm taking this team.
Mm-hmm. This is a deep team. I mean, look at this. You've got your subs coming in, and it's Hollingsworth and Maxwell fresh. You know,
Yes.
You think, you know, when a player goes off the court, you're like, oh, finally, Ejim's going off, or Trong's going off, or Maxwell, and then here comes Stokes, or here comes Salenbine, or and it's just like.
I know.
Whew.
It's relentless. And again, it's more about a defensive game plan. Like, I don't know how you defend Gonzaga, because, you know, it's obvious coaches try to take your best player away. Okay,
yeah.
So if you're going to take Yvonne Ejim out, like, what are you going to do with Hollingsworth? What are you going to do with Maxwell or the Trong sisters?
And who do you double off of?
Right.
You know, because you're going to have to send
Somebody's
help.
open.
You can't leave her one-on-one.
And who else on this team? Because, again, from 15 feet and out, Yvonne Ejim is probably the least effective player that Gonzaga has. So if you're going to try to take her out of the game on the interior, so anybody from 10 feet out on this Zag team is going to shoot it at 50% until they get to that three-point line, and it's going to be about 44.
It's just crazy.
And so I feel for the coaches, because I don't know how you defend this
I'm
team.
with you, Greg, because it's not like they have one super great three-point shooter or an outside shooter. They literally have 4, 5, 6 options. Sometimes it feels like 6 players out there, right?
And it's the different speeds that they can play, right?
Yes.
They have the players that can go back to the basket and get in the half-court offense and score. They have the players that can push the ball in transition. They have bigs that can run and finish at the other end. So they don't turn the ball over in transition a lot, which makes them, again, really unique. They have several players that they can put at point guard.
Mm-hmm.
They're not stuck with just one ball handler. This team has 3 ball handlers at any time.
Yes.
They can put 3 ball handlers out on the floor.
Which allows
do that?
Which allows you to get that rebound outlet out quick and the ball up the court quick.
Yeah, it's really an impressive assembly of players. And now you throw into that mix the whole ability to develop chemistry, to peak at the right time. You don't want this team being at their best in November and December. You want to peak in mid-February and cruising into March.
Yeah, and throughout so far, they have continued to go in the right direction, right?
And they're getting healthy.
Yes.
Bree Salenbine's healthy.
You know,
Maud Hybens
she will
was slow to come, right? But let's hope, I don't know, we don't know what she's dealing with now. Let's hope it's not a lingering thing.
Yeah.
Because she's an important piece of this too, because of that size.
Yes, and the strength inside.
Yeah. And again, the deeper you get into that NCAA tournament, being able to defend that post will become even more important. Offensive foul call.
And I touched on this a little bit earlier, but Brenna Maxwell.
Yeah, taking charges.
She is great at making that read with the help defense, and she gets herself set, and she has taken I don't know how many charges.
Well,
right there.
there's no one-trick pony on this team.
No.
You look at Brenner and you're like, yeah, she's an elite level, historical level shooter.
No.
Salenbine, slow to get up. And you can tell how quiet things got in here. And that hurt. And it's still hurting.
Yeah. And you just, with her history with that knee,
able to connect, and she'll come right out of the game. Replaced by O'Connor. Let's hope that's not serious. She has suffered through injuries with that knee.
yeah.
She's smiling now, so let's just hope it was
I hope so.
a scare.
Right. And rightfully so. When you've been injured for that long and with the injury she's had, like, yeah.
Well, that just changed the mood in here right now.
Yeah.
Timeout on the floor. 4:57 to play. Gonzaga in front of Pacific, 88-33. Score is 88-33. Back in a moment. And welcome back. Here's Bree Salenbine up off the bench. Let's take another look at what just happened. You can watch on the drive. She comes down on that left leg. Watch her ankle. And her ankle turned there. And so, again, we don't want to speculate. We're assuming that was an injury to the ankle and not the knee. But again, when you roll an ankle like that, it puts a lot of pressure on the knee.
Yes. Takes
So-
you, makes you.
Yeah, but she looks like
breath
she's
away.
doing okay. What a talented player she is.
And like I said, we have not seen it here yet. We have not seen all of what she's capable of.
No.
And
4:57 to play, 88-33. And Gonzaga looking for more. Maxwell, catch and shoot. Brenna Maxwell with 13. And a timeout, and now the whistles converge, or the officials converge.
looking at another face, I think.
Yeah, being led off the court. Is that Indigo Parker? No. I didn't. Is that number 10 or is that double zero?
I'm not.
I couldn't really tell. It might be number 10. It's number 10, Sydney Ward. Yes, it is Sydney Ward. She's on the floor. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll get a report. Did not see in live time what happened. There's a good bucket by Elliott. She's been quiet, 6.7 rebounds.
Yeah, and that's where you can see why you can't let her get that deep position.
And I said, indeed, it's Indigo Parker. If that's indeed who it was, but I don't think it was. I think it was Ward for Pacific that was on the floor that just went off injured. There's O'Connor. She's been a bit of a spark as Maxwell goes out for the Zags. Brennan with 13 points on 4 of 8 shooting, 3 of 6 from behind the three-point line, 5 rebounds. Burton. Again, Elliott hedged way out on Trong and left the middle of the defense wide open. Easy bucket for Destiny Burton. She'll take it. She's got 4.
And Lynn just knew right away that with Elliott pulled out, she had a teammate open, and she was just patient enough to wait long enough to where that angle, that lane opened up for the pass.
And I believe that was a pass. Elliott trying to get it to Glazer underneath. And I don't think that that Lauren was ready for it. So the turnover gives it back to Gonzaga, 3:53 to play. Gonzaga's hit their last 3 shots. And they're on their way to a 22-2 record and a 9-0 record in West Coast Conference play. And that, I think, breaks a record of 18 threes in a game. They'd never hit more than 17. And we just saw history. That's 18 threes in one game. And here comes 19.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Going nuts in here.
Kaylin Drum from downtown. She got him going today.
Yeah.
She's now 5 of 7 in the game, and in all, they're 19 of 33. A shooting display of all shooting displays this afternoon for Gonzaga, and now they're a point away from 100.
We'll talk about Lynn's performance in the last matchup at San Diego. Lynn matched a career high 12 assists. She had 11 points for just her second career double-double, but good night. Oh, just a little heat check.
But aren't you shocked when it doesn't go in now?
We really are.
There's a whistle, no shot there. And this will be against Pacific. Just 3 fouls on Pacific this quarter. And there is 19 tonight. Prior to this, they hit 17 against BYU back in 2017. And in 2 games, they hit 15. But today, I should say, all by themselves. And what a performance. And Grease Allenbine checking back into the game. That is good news for Gonzaga. And look, you know that lady is tough. You don't see many ankles do what that last ankle just did and then come back into the game a few moments later.
And talk about just a scorer mentality. She comes out and she's looking to hunt down another 3. I mean, talk about the threes. It's not just one person here. O'Connor's hit 1. Sallenbine has hit 3. Kay Leetrong 2. Hollingsworth 4. Kaylin 5. Ejim with 1. And Maxwell with 3.
Yeah, pretty incredible performance. And there's Glazer. Cougars let one get away, didn't they?
She's got some
some
a nice,
game.
yeah, she's got some feistiness out there.
Sallenbine with the ball, and again, I'm impressed. That ankle was completely turned over. She's playing without a limp right now.
Yeah, when I saw that, I thought, oh, no way, she's coming back, but.
Zags with some toughness, some hockey. They got hockey in them.
Yeah.
They got hockey.
They got hockey.
Minute 56 to play. Deflection off the inbound, and now Little will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And 1 of 2 gets this team to the century mark today. So it's Gonzaga defense. They gave up 12 in the first, 11 in the second, 6 in the third. They've given up 8 here in the fourth.
When you're having a bit of a free throw shooter, or it's such a good shooting night as a team, why not? Esther Little, the lefty.
One of 2, 100-37. And Esther with the rebound. Sallenbine looks at the clock. Little the drive. Stripped by number 15, Nia Lowry. Hands are off for Gonzaga. You know, I'm sure the West Coast Conference is getting tired of Gonzaga, but I get it. We live here. We do a lot of these games. We're fans of the program, there's no doubt. I get why they're tired, but they've been really good for a long
And I
time.
think you said it, Greg, though. We're so spoiled.
Yeah. Well, Zagville's spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yeah.
And,
to be.
They don't know how hard this is.
Exactly. To maintain
to do
this.
what Coach Fortier and her staff has done. They don't realize they don't have a good feel. Like they think that this is just, you just show up and Gonzaga wins 25, 30 games a year. And this is what it is. It's really hard to do. It's hard to, it's one thing to get it there. To maintain, I think, is even on another level. And it's been impressive. Really, really impressive. And what a good time to be living in this city. Minute to play. You know, and I tell people all the time, Spokane was a pretty bleak place in the wintertime before the rise of Gonzaga basketball. You know, it seems to me like spring comes a little bit sooner than it used to in this city. The snow melts away a little bit sooner. The sun comes out a little bit sooner. And oftentimes it's because when these programs start the month of March in the NCAA tournament, it's still winter. By the time they're done playing in the tournament, it is spring. I think that's why we are accustomed now to greatness, and we have become spoiled. But congratulations to Coach Fortier and this crew and this band of sisters. They have put together another incredible team, and they are putting together a season that could be historical, and one that the futures kind of point at and say, okay, that's the standard.
Yep.
We may be seeing that.
Yep.
And Destiny Burton at the free throw line with 29.5 seconds to go. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Gonzaga 102, Pacific 39. Gonzaga 19 of 35 from behind three. That's 54%, and they've never hit 19 in a game until today. And a victory today gets them to 30 consecutive games now on their home floor. 16 consecutive now on the season.
And their second game of the year where they've scored more than 100 points.
Yep. It's fun. Glazer. Rebound, sailing by. She'll walk it up, and this will do it. The fans get to their feet. A historical performance this afternoon by the Gonzaga women. They hit 19 threes. They've never done that before. They just won their 30th consecutive game on this floor. Only the Gamecocks of South Carolina, currently with a longer streak in all of America. They've won 50 in a row going into today. And wow, the expectations rise for Gonzaga and this program and this team, this specific team. Let's trash that number 19 ranking. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know who these people are that are voting. They just hit 19 threes in a game. They just held a team to 12 points in the first, 11 points in the second, 6 points in the third, and 10 points in the fourth quarter. They just did that to another Division I team who, oh, by the way, second leading offensive team in the West Coast Conference. Hello.
They really just dismantled
Time to wake up.
their opponent tonight.
It's really time to wake up. And boy, I enjoyed this, Zachville, because this doesn't happen many places. Most schools and most kids who go to a school, they dream of a season like this.
Yeah.
There are so many players now, both on the men and the women's side, who don't know anything but a West Coast Conference championship, don't know anything but a trip to the NCAA tournament.
Right.
They don't know anything but that. And ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's A to Z rental player of the game, Yvonne Ejim. No job too big or too small. With 8 convenient locations, we rent everything. The A to Z rental will be your most valuable player. It is Yvonne Ejim. And she hit a 3. So that's big. I think maybe A.J. Hollows, we go to you to talk to Yvonne. Maybe we start with that, the step back 3 that she hit.
You're right. That's exactly where I was going with it. 19 threes. We can look at the counter up there, and you have one of them. Part of history. You're able to do it all. How do you do it?
I think if anything, we just put a lot of trust in ourselves and each other. And I think today our offense was really working well for us. We had great pace, we had great motion, and we were just making great reads. And I mean, you can't get 19 without making good reads and playing good basketball. So I think that's what we really did today. And it was amazing. It was fun.
And then defensively, this team normally averages over 70 points. You guys held them to around 40. What does that say?
I mean, from the jump, we always focus on our defense. So to have that be our end result, it's just fantabulous because we're really focusing on keeping teams under goals or defensive field goal percentage, and that really showed today that we were really focused and that we wanted it. So.
Okay, so I'm going to show the camera something first, and then I'm going to show you. This is a list of how much they've won all their conference games so far. This is everything that you guys have done this year. I have a question. Does it get old?
I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I hope we continue to keep this up because that's what we want to do this year, and that's what's going to happen. So,
congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Yvonne, Jim. Yeah, enjoy it, Zachville. These are great players, and these are really good teams. Holy smokes, and the quality of basketball, the messaging. I mean, the message that Lisa Fortier gave us going to halftime about honoring the game, honoring this team, and honoring your opponent, and come out and do damage in the second half, I'd say they did it.
Yeah,
they did honor.
They did.
We were here for it.
It was an amazing performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. The next TV crew's got to get in here and get ready for Gonzaga St. Mary's. That game coming up at 7:30 tonight. Whoa, what a barrage of three-point shots by the Zags, an all-time team record. 19 makes, they win it going away. 104-39 for A.J. Howell, Stephanie Hawk Freeman. I'm Greg Heister. Zags 30 consecutive wins at home, and that rankings had better start going up. I'm Greg Heister. Good day. Go Zags.